Welcome back. Dozens of brides in South Central Pennsylvania say they paid a woman to do their makeup and she bailed on them weeks before their weddings. Now, that woman is facing charges. Jackie DeTore speaks to the woman accused and the bride who helped spearhead the criminal case, and this week's Fox 43 finds out.
Please join me in welcoming Pennsylvania's newest husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Rick and Jenny Nolte.
November 6, 2021 was one of the happiest days of Jenny Nolte's life. But just a few weeks before her perfect day in Harrisburg, Nolte was filled with anger. Her makeup artist, who she paid for in full, canceled on her via text message.
That text came in and I read it and I was just like, and the wind just was knocked out of me. I'm like, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe she is canceling. She's claiming bankruptcy. She can't refund my money.
She paid Holly Ann Klein, also known as Holly Boyer, $1,290. At the time, Klein owned Extreme Beauty Makeup. Nolte didn't get a refund from Klein and had to scramble to find someone else to do her makeup just weeks before the big day.
I instantly started to get angry. And I knew how I felt. And I knew that this had to be criminal.
Nolte started posting about what happened in some Facebook bridal groups across South Central Pennsylvania.
I knew that I would be able to find other people who just went through the same thing as me.
And she did. They started the Brides of Justice Facebook group, which has dozens of members. They contacted law enforcement, convinced this was more than just a civil case.
We have women from, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, all these different places that experience the same fraudulent behavior.
Earlier this month, Klein was officially charged in Lancaster County with 2 felonies and 34 misdemeanors related to deceptive business practices and theft.
When I was reading the charges and I was like, oh, this really looks bad. This looks bad on my part. If you don't know the story behind it or the intentions behind it, it does look terrible, and I can understand that.
Klein claims it all started when people started canceling or rescheduling weddings almost 2 years ago because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We took out loans. I fought and I held on until the very end because I didn't want to disappoint I didn't want what to happen happened.
She says she applied for financing and it fell through. That's when she told some brides, like Nolte, she was filing for bankruptcy.
I had to let go, and I know that it was wrong and the way it happened, and it just happened so quick.
Facebook posts like this enraged some of Klein's former brides. They say the week she told them she was filing for bankruptcy, she was still trying to book other brides.
That was advertising. I did that a lot. And if you're trying to build your business or, make up for some income, that's not unlike anything anybody else would have done. That was before I found out that I wasn't gonna have the financing. And again, I can see how bad that looks.
You were telling brides in middle of October that you were filing for bankruptcy, but the filing wasn't done until December. What was happening in those 2 months?
Anybody that understands bankruptcy knows that it's not a quick turnaround process. You have to make sure you have all your ducks in a row, because once you submit it, that's it.
Recently, Klein started a new Facebook page under the name Beauty from Within. When some of her former brides found it, they were furious.
What she's doing is not right, and I can almost guarantee you she's still doing it.
Wedding sites like The Knot and Wedding Wire have removed Extreme Beauty Makeup from their list of vendors. The Beauty from Within Facebook page is also gone.
It was not a very smart thing. I wanted to continue doing this because it's all I've known for 12 years.
Klein's next court appearance in this case is scheduled for next month.
I just hope that with the court hearing and, some of the evidence coming to light, that it'll at least prove that it wasn't with intent.
The word is definitely getting out. this is not the end.
Klein claims she did offer to do makeup for some of the brides after this happened. Some of them say they didn't trust her to do that. Others say she didn't offer it at all. If you have a consumer story or scam you want me to look into, Fox 43 wants to find out. Let me know. Email Fox43finds out at fox43.com or join the Fox 43 Finds Out group on Facebook.